Phones can get boring, and with that, you need a way to be able to freshen it up and make it yours. Fortunately, Theme Park inside Good Lock does just that. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Today we're going to take a look at Theme Park. Theme Park has been one of the, OG Good Lock modules that allows you to come in and completely change the look of your phone right throughout every sort of aspect of it. You can control the overall theme at once, or if you don't want to be that daring, you can go in and control the individual parts of the phone, like the keyboard, the quick panel, etc., and theme them out by themselves. So let's just go through and show you how to use all of it. Starting with, the first aspect you see, theme. You'll see I have created a test one, but let's just go ahead and hit that big create new button because it's staring at us. Hit that button, and what we'll do, it'll ask you to select a wallpaper. So what idea of this is you can use the current wallpaper, you can select something from the gallery, or explore some other wallpaper options. What this does is it sets the color combinations that will progress into the rest of your theme. So let's just use the current wallpaper for now and hit next. It then asks you to isolate a certain part of that and hit save copy, and then hit next. What will happen from here is it's now telling you to select a mains color, sort of a base color. So you've got the base colors that have been extracted from that wallpaper down at the bottom, and you can choose. I like this green one here. And then from there, it then gives you a couple of different options like color combinations that you can then use to theme out the rest of the phone. So I can go and choose this green here. I can pick a pink option. And as you can see, it kind of changes sort of the facets of the phone depending on what color combination you've chosen. I'm going to pick a nice simple green here. Really like that option. And realistically, that's it. Like, you can go in and change the, colors of each individual part. So the highlight color can be blue, for example, if you want it to be. And you can go through and see how that has kind of been changed. And then you can keep that. And then from there, you can download it. Before that, though, you can actually see what each individual page will look like. So keyboard, quick panel, messages, phone app. It sort of shows you what that's going to look like. And you can also theme out dark mode. So dark mode can get its own different theme on top of that. And then hit save, enter a name, test Y2, that will do. And then that now becomes an option for me to apply or edit as part of my theme. Let's leave it as default for now because I want to go through and show you the other areas. Keyboards next. Now we have done Keys Cafe already. Keys Cafe being just the all-in-out keyboard solution. This though, it will just do the keyboard on its own. It's not going to give you extra sort of options that Keys Cafe does, but you can go and check that video out for yourself. Again, you pick your own sort of base color, and then it will extract color combinations for that. And then when you select that, it'll sort of show you what that will look like, what the background might look like, what the keys will look like. But then also you can go in and change the colors for when you press on something, and it gives you the options for that as well. Like the W will be blue, the back of the key will be black, and then the other circles represent different areas. You can also add in a background, so you can select an item from your gallery, which will then be the background to your keyboard. Again, as before, you can cycle between dark mode options and light mode, and again, get a visual for how it will look without all those circles in the way, and then download it. Why don't we call this Y3? Because why? Next is quick panel. This is going to be very similar to the keyboard in that it's really only just doing the quick panel. As you can see, hasn't yet updated it for One UI 7, but it will actually change the quick panel. Don't stress. Again, you can pick a base color. You can pick the other colors to offshoot that, and every one you pick sort of subtly changes each individual element. And like the keyboard, you have the different elements that you can also sort of change as well, and you get to see them change in sort of real life. There is a blur level, so you can have the background be blurred at 100%. or not. That's not what I wanted to do. And then of course, again, you have the option for dark mode or light mode to edit and save. Again, this time Y4. They're kind of basic ones, those ones. There's one I'm going to leave till last. I'm going to go to the volume panel first, which is technically the last one, but we'll circle back to icons in a moment. This is similar. There is an app called Sound Assistant, which allows you to change the whole look of the volume panel, which I'll show you in another video. But if you want to theme it out, you again choose yourself a base color, and then again gives you a nice sort of visual preview over what it will look like if you choose the colors that you have. You have light mode and dark mode options at the top, and again the option to remove so you can see it nice and clean, and then hit, that'll be Y6 because icons are next. The icon one, this is, I guess, something that really changes your look. You can obviously change everything else, but your icons tend to stay the same. If we go to create new here, you'll see a bit more customization options. At the top here, you have the option to select an icon pack. So rather than customize yourself, you go in here to the icon pack. There are Samsung icon packs that you can download from the Galaxy theme store. And you can see there's a cost attached to some of those. And then you can load those in straight into Theme Park. Or there's third-party icon packs, which again, you can download from the Play Store and add them in as well. Nice, right? The fact that you have options to download other icon packs and not just the default ones. If you did want to customize the default ones, all you need to do is you've got the shape option to change the shape of the icon. You can even add in your own shape, which I thought was cool, from like a sticker. So if I wanted my shape, so we look like Bingo from Bluey, I can select that, and that's now the shape of the icons. And as you can see, it's even got the little bingo outside of apps that don't have the color as a background. But let's just say I wanted to make it like this. I can choose the icon color, and then I can also choose the tray color as well. You can see apps that maybe don't have the shape of the icon have the color around it. And then again, you can download this, and then this can also be applied over the top of your icons. When this sort of loads up, we'll select it. Let's apply this. And then when we get out of here, you'll see now that everything has got those icons attached to it. And you can imagine if you had your own icon pack, that would create quite a stir. Let's put that back to default. Has to go through a bit of a system. There you go, they're all back to normal. So that's Theme Park. That's how it can theme and change out your entire phone with different colors, different looks, and then of course the icons can be extended into that as well. Got more Good Lock modules to come, so make sure you hit subscribe for those. Still got some other ones already live on the channel now. So hit subscribe to SamMobile TV. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.